Okay guys, today we are up here with a bag of golf balls, a bunch of blanks, and a golf ball launcher, and we're going to see just how far we can shoot these. So a typical M200 blank will push it around 300, just over 300 feet per second, and you shoot 300 or 400 yards. It's pretty freaking awesome. Video on that here. So what I've done is this is Hodgkin 700X powder, and here's the powder chart so you can see how hot it is. So it's one of the hotter powders, not quite as hot as Red Dot, which is another powder that I have, but this is what I had lying around, so this is what I use. So I have 7 grains in this one, all the way up to 16 grains. 16 grains, I'll put a picture of what it looks like when it's full. Pistol powder the case is completely full. And so I'm going to work my way up, check my brass every single time, make sure that everything's safe as I'm going through it. And I'm going to see just how fast I can get these golf balls to go. I'm also going to keep them on the road here, so then I'll drive up here in the spring and we'll just go find a bunch of golf balls. Okay, so this one's 7 grains. Let's see how fast she goes. Okay, so 386 feet per second. That's faster than the factory ones. Okay, the 7 grain brass looks great. So now we're going to move on to, so I did 7, 9, and then I did 2 10s, 2 11s, and that's what we're going to do is what is currently in this mag. So there's my 9. Woo, buddy. That's cruising. We're almost 500 feet per second. Dustin, I'm going to catch up to you. Brass looks great. The flares, the crimps on it are a little bit further out than what I would normally see, but no overpressure signs. It didn't cycle. I mean, overall, things are looking really good so far. I don't think you guys could see that, but man, it just flies down that road. It's like gone. That's freaking crazy. Oh man. Man, this Croni's struggling, but these things are screaming. Let's see. Still like no overpressure signs at all with 14 grains of pistol powder. Tell you what though, that mouth is sure flared. Okay, this is 15 grains. This is a case almost completely full of pistol powder and a golf ball launcher. This thing's going to be pretty crazy. I don't know if my Crony will work though, so we're going to see. .686 feet per second. I honestly don't know what happened with that. Man, I'm hiking out here. So this is the last golf ball with 15 grains. And it's like obliterated. I'm trying to find more pieces of it, but that thing it exploded. That's crazy. Okay, the 15 grain case, I mean, there's no overpressure signs in there. I figured because it's a blank, like there's nothing stopping that gas other than the golf ball. Like it's just allowed to freely flow. So I thought, my gut said it'd be fine, but now we know it is. 16 grains, so this is as full as you can get the case. There's powder all the way up to this crimp. I fully expect the golf ball to completely get obliterated. So much so that I'm going to extend really close to my Crony, so when it gets obliterated, my Crony doesn't get hurt. Maybe it was just a weak golf ball. So these are recycled golf balls. So that means they've been picked up. They're cheaper that way. And it's more friendly for the environment, right? And they're cheaper. So this is from Walmart. It's just the cheap recycled golf balls. So maybe it was a weak one. I didn't pay attention to what brand I grabbed. Maybe some brands are weaker than others. I don't know. Maybe that's an experiment we'll have to do for another day. Action's still open, by the way, for all y'all being like, hey, putting your fingers in front of a golf ball. There's 16 grains. This is a spicy blank. I fully expect it just to get obliterated. So let's see what happens. Oh man. My Crony didn't make it, guys. Well, it mostly did. I was afraid of that. 700 feet per second. Okay, smart every day. You beat me. You got 730 something feet per second. I got 700 feet. I'm 30 feet per second behind you. But I did it with a $30 golf ball launcher, so I don't know who wins. I did hurt my cranny though, so that's kind of a bummer. I hope they sell replacements of these guys. So, well, darn. Even the primer with 16 grains doesn't look too bad at all. I mean, it's probably starting to get that overpressure primer look. Yeah, so you can see this primer kind of has the rounded edges still. I don't know if it's focused, guys. I'm on the other side of the camera. And this one's kind of flattened out. So 16 grains is probably a little overkill. 15 grains blew up the golf ball, so probably a little too hot. But honestly, like 10 or 12 grains, that gets you a spicy golf ball launcher. And none of them blew up at that range. So I think I'm going to go do that. Oh, and this is what your golf ball looks like after you shoot it. It kind of has a little burnt mark on there. So kind of ugly, but... Okay, guys, so that is about how fast you can get a golf ball launcher. My poor cranny took a beating. But, yeah, we were pushing about 700 feet per second with golf balls. A little under Smart Everyday's 500 miles per hour. But that's pretty cool. Although, reliably, I would only push it to about 550 or 600 feet per second. I'll look at the cranny data and see where about that was. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. So now you know how fast you can get a golf ball launcher out on AR-15.